Ryan Nelson, he had one of these things. He bales, I guess, Nelson Hay and Straw. He bales for himself down here, not the company that I work for or am bailing for. But he had this, and he watches my videos and deals with the Instagram, and he was kind enough to send this to me. So we are putting it in. I had drilled holes in here to put the bigger bearing on, but I could not get it to lock onto the shaft. So I decided, what it was doing was putting a lot of pressure on the back bearing, and I just decided that it was better to go ahead and put this thing back on the way it belongs. And you can put those other 4 bolts, these other 2 bolts in there. What I'm going to do is put some moly grease on it because, and you're going to watch it from here because I just need to get my ass in gear here. I'm hoping I can set the camera up. The camera is my phone at this point. You're going to be able to watch us put it together. We got Schaefer's 274. The reason I'm putting this on there.
Is this locked on that side?
Huh?
Is the lid locked on that side?
What lid?
The lid.
Why are you opening that up?
Because I can't breathe in there.
Oh, for the love of Jesus. You can breathe just fine. Cool your jets, Sparky. All you got to do is lift it up enough to put the freaking bolts in there. Yeah, dealing with millennials is a pain. Or Gen Zers. Gen Z?
You know, I just like that. You know.
I'm Gen Z. How about you? What?
Make it so fucking nothing. Take the bolt here.
What?
Take this.
Hold on. Well, why is that even in there?
Because no one grabbed it.
Better talk to him.
Can't. Hands are full.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What'd you say?
I'm Cornholio.
I need those other 2 bolts.
Hey, my claws engaged on broken bell.
Well, you fuck. Spread it out. Get the strings out of it. What are you looking for?
Bolts.
Why?
So I can put them in.
Can you breathe?
No. There's no airflow in here. It's getting hot.
Steamy hot.
Yes. I don't. Ow, stop pushing on my finger.
Oh, dropped it.
Yes.
Did you find the other one?
Yes.
Good job.
Oh,
Steamy hot days for you, Joe.
how did I do this the last time?
You picked it up.
Yes, I know that, but now I'm picking it up and there's shit in my way.
What kind of shit?
An auger?
Oh, that ain't shit.
Yeah, sure it is.
Well, what I can do for you is probably, if you get it up high enough, I can get this pry bar underneath and hold it for you so you can get them in.
Oh, I gotta turn it. No, the issue is I gotta turn it. It's not because it's the actual blade there that's in my way.
There's a blade?
The blade, the fin, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah, I don't want to call it anything.
Alright.
Yeah, I ain't got problems.
Hold on, set it down.
Okay.
I gotta go that way.
There we go. Pick it back up so I can get this out. There it is. Upper bolt.
Upper bolt.
All right, hold on. Hold on. We got the greased pig here. Okay, pick her up. This is going to suck.
God damn it, I hate that so much.
All right, hold on. Set her down. And then you're going to pick it up and I got to force that in. But give me a second.
I need
I
bolts in here
need my dead
somehow.
blow. Okay.
There's some sort of
Up, up.
lock 'em in.
Gently, gently, gently. Oh, the upper one is sucking my dick here pretty hard. Okay. Hold on. Just hold it.
Hold on.
Yeah, but I don't think it's where it belongs.
Yeah, it's almost there.
All right. Well, tap those bolts in so I can get a nut onto them. It's that one. And this one. Holy shit.
Bells are starting to cook.
Are they?
I'm sorry.
It might be just too green to do. How much are they cooking? What do you mean?
What?
How bad? What do you mean they're cooking?
Well, I can feel the heat coming from out of the bell.
You're inside the bale? Oh, the broken bale.
Yeah, the broken bell.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna puke. Oh, stop. Get a wrench on that. The baler's clean in dusty, dirty conditions so you can see what's wearing, what's not wearing, what could cause you problems, what problems you can prevent. We got this little DeWalt electric leaf blower up there. And it ain't great, but it works enough to get things clean. As long as you keep it clean. If you end up in rainy conditions, this will turn into mud.
That's my ride.
Oh, Joe's ride's coming. No, that's the ambulance.
Oh, damn it.
Somebody must have had a heart attack because that car is coming right up behind them. Godspeed, Godspeed. Anyway, we are on a farm. We have that one field to bale over there yet, and half of this one over here. But there's 190 acres here on this piece. We got Tim the Stackmaster's over there working. And yeah, the Stackmaster Tim's working over there. He's gonna go 565 configuration because if we go 6 high, I'm afraid they may go over. There's a little bit of a hill there and we don't really want to deal with that problem. And I don't know, I really don't have too much footage of this thing. Wow, why is that so damn, oh, I got grease in there? Here. Okay, is that better? Where's he at? So he's gonna do the 565 configuration. They are a little damp. They're in that 25% range, and you really don't wanna have too much moisture in them and then stack them high. So if you go 565, the center stack will squish, but the outer stacks are light enough because it'll be 1.5 tons lighter, or 2 tons lighter. Let's see, 1, 2, 1.5 tons lighter, and it won't fall over. So, and it makes the pile look nicer. So we'll just watch him back that up there and do his thing. That is a great machine, by the way. Definitely planning on removing that tractor from that stack wagon. I'm gonna buy a Freightliner FL70, I guess, with an automatic transmission and a Cummins maybe. I don't want the cat motor, but a Cummins engine in it. They're pretty decent. And we'll go from there. Mercedes Detroit might come in the FL70. But anyways, we put that in on there. We're gonna shorten it up, air ride and floater tires, and then he'll be able to go a lot faster in the interim. So he can pull from a mile away and get these stacks where they belong, and you know, go to the far end of the field pretty quickly, come back pretty quickly, and just save a shit ton of time. And see how he goes? He will get that stack just perfect and then set her up. As long as he doesn't, yep, there it goes. There it goes. Yep, back it up some. Get it tight, kid. Yeah, he's good. Okay, and that's that. For some reason, he broke all 6 strings. Ready? We're gonna trip it. Broke all 6 strings again. That's weird. Ah, I see my tucker arms are busted. Okay. I didn't see it the first time, but I see it now. Tucker arms. Something's wrong. Figure that out. Okay. Alright. He's gonna get her started with the hydraulics. And then he's going to start to go. And then I'm going to trip it and get this bad boy going. The tucker arms, something happened that hyperextended it. I think a corn cob got jammed up in there, which happens. Some of this stuff happens from time to time. We just got to get a few slices in, and then we'll be able to go. Should be able to move a good bit quicker today too. Now we're going to trip it. And then he stops and fucks me all up. Okay. He's good. Boom. I know these guys are talking about moisture in the bales getting hot. Yeah, there's going to be a heating process that goes on with this stuff just because it's corn fodder. But if you didn't know, This is going for mushroom production. It will steam out. It doesn't matter if it gets all cakey. It just matters if it, if it rots. And we're not that wet that it's gonna rot. It'll steam out, it'll get cakey, it'll do its thing, and that'll be it. So we'll just watch him go a little bit. He's got his smiley face on that thing there. We're only gonna have partial sun today. We are getting quite a pile going on there. My shredder is over there, it's sitting there running. I can see the heat coming off this field, so that's a good thing. It just blew air off, I heard. And it should be gonna make a knot now. There it goes. All of them come up, yes. Yes, they are. So now what's gonna happen is I gotta pick up a bunch of slices of, I gotta pick up a bunch of strings, and then you'll see them, you see them caking off, flaking off of there? Every single one of them is gonna do that. So by the time he gets to me, we should be, I should have strings to pull off, which you don't want to leave strings out in these fields because the farmers get a little upset when it wraps up around their turbo till and their discs and chisel plows and whatever else they're working with. So we try to make our best effort to get as many broken strings gathered up as possible. I mean, some of it's unavoidable, but you know, if you see one, stop and pick it up. That's the rule of thumb here. So he's gonna have to rebale, and that's nice that it's gonna flake off the way it would normally flake off of there. And these bales are so incredibly tight. Look at this, oh God. But what you do to get rid of these strings is pretty simple, so you're not driving them around in your pickup truck all day, every day, for the rest of your freaking time. Just tuck them in under there. And then they go to the mushroom barn and they cut them off. So I'll see what he's doing. Why he's stopping, I don't know, but I'm gonna get those pull the strings. Seems to be working. I think a corn cob got up in there and stopped the cam follower, and then it hyperextended the tucker fingers, and that's the problem. Boom. There is no flex in a bale that falls off of a KRONE baler, and that's just the way it is. So if you guys don't believe that a KRONE baler can bale corn fodder, I'm here to inform you that it does, and it does it very well. The wear that is happening inside the baler, I'm not seeing anything excessive or unexpected from what I expected. Just your typical VFS bearing wear. And tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, when I'm done with this farm here today, but tomorrow when I'm going down to Virginia with it, down to, I don't know, whatever, Charles Point Charles, or whatever the heck it is, which is the last town in Maryland before you cross the tunnel bridge, we will be changing 2 bearings on it. I have 2 brand new bearings to go in there on the stuffer side of it. If you don't change those bearings and they fail, life will be forever changed for you. You will realize that if you do not do the maintenance work on a KRONE baler, it will come back to bite you so hard in the ass that you will wish you owned something cheaper. So it's better to do the work than it is to be sorry about it. So there he is, and he is crawling. This is damp. Like I said, it's like 25% moisture. Yes, it's gonna steam out. It's fine, it's stacking good. He's stacking bales that were baled 2 days ago, and they're not bad. They're not bad at all. There's a little heat in them, but that'll go away. It'll go away.